That's the flight. So we're now boarded the flight. Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are in a new city and a new country. We are in Paris, France, and we're just waiting for our luggage. We've just landed. Absolutely no luggage, belt is empty so far. But if you're coming to the channel for the first time, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and all our videos. And also, this is our 5th country in this Europe series. Go watch all the other videos before this and then come back here, because this is going to be our last country in this series. And hopefully it'll be an exciting one. We're here for the next few days.
Alright, so we're staying at La Villa de Ternès. Let's give a quick room tour. Nice full LED mirror. Then you have the washroom on the right. We'll get to that in a bit. Small place to keep your luggage. You have a decent sized TV. Big table. You have a nice coffee machine actually. Great snacks. You have some nice coffee pods with some decaf coffee also. Workstation area. You have your wardrobe here. Nice big wardrobe. Pretty decent view outside. As you can see. Very quiet, soundproof as well. Nice little bed. You have 2 side tables. And then you have the bathroom, quite spacious actually. The toilet, the sink, big bathtub with some nice showers there, some clean towels. So yeah, pretty good overall.
Time for some good food. Margarita classic. You have the olive oil. Then you have the salad there.
Looks so good, man.
Very nice looking. And then some lemonade. Dinner time. So this monument that you see in front of us is the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, France. This monument was built in about 1806, primarily to commemorate all military activities that happened in France, all people who lost their lives and fought for France during the Napoleonic Wars, and that era particularly. And you can actually go up to the top where you can get a panoramic view. Obviously it costs I think about 16 euros or so. It's not free, but I'm assuming if you go during sunset you'll get a good view. We're not going to head up there, but this looks quite majestic. And behind this, straight through the arc into that street you see there is the Champs-Elysees. So that's the road where multiple things happen. That Tour de France ends there. That's where the military marched after their victory. And so yeah, I mean, it's a road we're going to go down on, show you some scenes as well. But yeah, take a look once again. And that's where you can buy the ticket if you want to head up to the Arc de Triomphe. So you can see the arc is behind me, and we are now in the Champs-Elysees. So this street, very famous for luxury shopping, restaurants, cafes I guess, a lot of cool buildings, and obviously make sure your bags are in the front all the time when you're walking anywhere in Paris, very important.
So this what you see right here is the Louis Vuitton official store, and how cool is that? It's actually shaped like a trunk. So it's shaped like their iconic trunk. You can see that's the buckle, that's the lock. Those are the buckles there, right there. Looks quite cool. So guys, we're here at the famous L'Occitane store that has collaborated with Pierre Hermé. And by the way, he's one of the most renowned pastry chefs here in Paris. And he's famous for making macarons. So if any of you are fans of the same, please come and visit this place. Looks fabulous. And maybe one pistachio. This one?
That's pistachio.
Yeah.
We also have just pistachio.
Yeah, just pistachio. Yeah.
I always confirm when there's two.
And maybe the vanilla. What is this one?
That's passion fruit and milk chocolate.
Okay, no, then that one. I think you know better.
Don't worry. So here we have the 3 best sellers: vanilla, milk chocolate, pistachio.
Okay.
Those are the most famous ones: milk chocolate, passion fruit, rose litchi, raspberries. Here the traditional classic ones: caramel salted butter, hazelnut, raspberries, dark chocolate. It's less sweet than the other ones.
Okay,
as well
got it.
as the passion fruit. And here they are in combinations to all flavors.
There we have $35 bag of macarons.
Damage is done.
Good morning, this is our next day in Paris, France. Today is going to be exciting. We are going to be heading to the Palace of Versailles for a guided tour. We're entering the metro line here in Paris to head to the Palace of Versailles. This is our first train that we're going to take. About an hour journey from here. Let's see how it goes. Look at how deep that metro station is. Welcome to the Palace of Versailles, and this is King Louis XIV. Welcome to the Palace of Versailles. This is where the Treaty of Versailles was signed in 1919 to end World War I, and where King Louis XIV, 15th, 16th and so on led a very lavish lifestyle. So it's said that the palace has over 2,300 rooms adorned with chandeliers, luxury and everything you may possibly imagine at that time. But yeah, I mean, here we are today to take a tour, as we told you before, and we're gonna go in a bit. We're waiting for our tour guide. Once we meet him or her, we're gonna head straight in.
Just to pay €4 to get the little card and the tickets to go in the area.
Got it. Guys, this is my room.
Queen is here. This beautiful landscape is the Garden of Versailles. Now, King Louis XIV wanted to show that he had power. That's why he built the palace. This was his way of showing that he had control over nature, and everything in this garden is perfectly trimmed. 800 hectares of a big garden greenery, and of course a show of dominance through statues, manicured gardens, plants, trees. So amazing. And the best thing, it has over 50 fountains. I think that's astonishing. We're going to see some clips of that. You can see people going absolutely nuts. There's a Paris Fashion Week people apparently here, somewhere down there. The real Paris Fashion Week celebrities are standing up here.
Look at us, man. It's so hot.
You can see a whole shooting setup. I think they're recording and televising this as well. you see here is the Apollo fountain. Now, if you remember, I told you that King Louis the 14th, he wanted to show absolute power, so he named himself the Sun King. So he wanted to be like Apollo, the sun god, everything circling around him, everybody circling around him, and that's what this fountain precisely depicts. Alright, so hopefully you love some of those clips from the Palace of Versailles. We had a good experience. What's your overall take?
It was nice, but I would say that if you have been to Vatican City, then you've pretty much seen something quite similar. I think Vatican City is a bit better than this. Of course, this is an experience in itself. But having said that, I still feel that Vatican City is a better experience. So if you have to choose among the two, I would say go for Vatican City.
Right, Vatican, when you obviously go in, you can see it in some of our other videos. You just get the feeling of grandness. At the same time, you also get the feeling of something is hidden there, that sort of feeling. You don't get that here, but nonetheless, I mean, if you haven't seen the Vatican,
from a history standpoint, but that's about it.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen the Vatican and you've studied about the French Revolution and stuff like that, I mean, you can check this off your bucket list. Definitely.
Also, I would suggest that if you really want to come and see this place, please read a bit about the French Revolution and Louis the 15th, 16th, all of that, and then you will have a bit of a background before you kind of walk in. Otherwise, it will just be like paintings on a wall. That's it.
Yeah, and she's not talking about the Louis Vuitton Louis, right? It's a different Louis. So
and that guy owns Champs-Élysées.
yeah, so yeah, I mean, so that's our overall verdict.
Yeah.
And you definitely need a lot of time, so you at least need 5-6 hours if you want to see the gardens completely and
The fountain
the
show
fountain
and
show and a lot of other things. Saturdays you have the night fountain show as well, especially during the summertime. So try to go on a Saturday.
Also,
if you want to see
download
the
the app.
night
Also,
fountain
download
show.
the app. Download the app for a better experience because it's a very big place. So you might find yourself kind of lost in between. And there is a physical map, but honestly, that's not as helpful. So the app will guide you where are the
Digital age,
toilets
guys,
and where are
digital
the
age.
eating areas and everything. So,
Yeah.
Right.
Cool. So that's our verdict, and tell us in the comments if you have visited the Palace of Versailles, how your experience was, and what you liked the most about it. Time to grab some dinner, head back into Paris.
Dinner and peak in broad
and
daylight.
I mean, sundown is at 10, so
We're kind of used to it now.
and then maybe do some shopping at the actual Louis Vuitton. Right, see you in a bit. Alright, so behind me is one of the most iconic rivers in all of Paris, which is La Seine or River Seine, as you can see, against a beautiful sunset right there. Now this river is about 777 kilometers long, flows right into the English Channel, and I mean this is very historic because people used to march down the bridges in the times of the kings. You have the Eiffel Tower behind, you have the Louvre Museum, you have the Notre Dame Cathedral, everything like the three pillars or the cornerstones of this river. And obviously you can go boating, you can see a lot of boats there. You can go boating in one of those open boats to see all of Paris. I believe it'll be quite beautiful. If you get the opportunity, we will do it and show you guys as well. But yeah, I mean, amazing place just to sit down, soak it all in, enjoy Paris. So that side of Paris is what we call the right bank, and the side where we are at the moment is called the left bank. So the River Seine practically divides the city of Paris into two banks. So now the Eiffel Tower was supposed to be a temporary structure built in 1889 by Gustave Eiffel, and it was built as a temporary structure for the World Fair back then. But then he decided to just keep it. People hated that structure initially because it just looked like like an iron tower or an iron monster. But it's been built with more than 18,000 pieces of iron. You have thousands of joints and rivets, and now it's one of the most visited monuments in the whole world. So here we are. the majestic Eiffel Tower. And this street is the Instagram street for all of you. So you want to come take photos? Come here and take lots of photos. That's the spot there if you want to watch this sky from a little afar. And also that spot is good if you want to see the lights on the Eiffel Tower later. We'll try to see if we can go today or tomorrow and show you that experience also. A lot of people selling stuff here as well. You can see behind me, here in front, all the way there. A lot of people selling stuff. So you can buy a souvenir as well. Here you go once again. So we're picking up some awesome keychains here. Good morning from the Paris Metro. Today is a new day and we are on our way to the Louvre Museum. Famous Mona Lisa by Da Vinci. Many other paintings that I do not know are there at that museum, and probably going to be a little busy today. Let's find out. But yeah, I mean, we're really excited to head there. Obviously one of the most iconic museums in the world. We'll tell you more along the way and once we reach there. So just follow us and keep watching. Alright, so we have a bit of a problem. I got on the train, the doors closed, and Kanika couldn't get on the train. So I'm just sitting and waiting for her to come in the next train, and then we'll just meet her. I should have got down on the next station, but I got down a few stations ahead. But let's just wait for the next train and get in. So welcome to the Louvre. This is where 35,000 pieces of art sits, and you have the famous Mona Lisa as well. Luckily the queue is not very long. You can see the second queue is only about 5-10 minutes long. So yeah, I mean, if you have a time ticket, I think it should be okay. Alright, we are inside the museum now. Doesn't look like a lot of people, so we should be good in terms of time and seeing all some of the important stuff. So let's go in. We are now inside the iconic pyramids of the museum. So you can come to the information and you can pick up a map here. Let's see how the map looks like.
You have many languages.
So you can, multiple languages here, so you can pick it up in one of them. Right, so we have now entered the Denon wing of the museum. And this is where the Mona Lisa painting is. That's the first thing we're going to be seeing. No, that's not it. We're heading there. Look at all this amazing architecture. That's the room 711 where the famous Mona Lisa is. Do you want to see the Mona Lisa, guys? You got to go through a lot of hands and heads first before you can see it somewhere there. And there you go. The iconic Mona Lisa. And to be honest, this guy looks much more interesting than the Mona Lisa. Now that you've seen the Mona Lisa, why is she famous? Who is Mona Lisa? So, I mean, Mona Lisa is obviously famous for a few reasons, right? First, the eyes. Wherever you go, it seems like the eyes follow you. Then, obviously, you have the smile. It's hyped so much. That's why it's famous. It's one of the things that Leonardo da Vinci painted, keeping in mind some of these factors. And 500 years since the painting, it's still super famous. But nobody still knows who Mona Lisa actually is. People speculate that it could be a merchant's wife, whose name was also Lisa. But I'm finding it as much as you're trying to. So yeah, I mean, that's why it's famous. And that's one of the only things people come to see here for the most part. There are lots of other things. You would have seen it in the clips. A few more coming. We're going to head to the Egyptian side now and we'll show you some of the awesome stuff there. You can see below this statue, the winged victory of Samothrace, that there is a hull of a ship. Right? That's because it's believed that this particular statue was on a ship and that it was found in 1863, buried on the island of Samothrace in Greece. That's why she's believed to be the Greek goddess of victory, as per the statue here. Pretty cool. So this is one of her favorite art subjects, the Harappan and Mohenjo-daro Mesopotamic civilization. So yeah, cool stuff.
One was correct. Julius Caesar. I don't know who that is. Hannibal.
Hannibal Lecter, the
Feels
killer.
like you're-
And once you're at the end of your museum tour, or you've seen mostly everything what you want to see, you have the shops where you can buy your souvenirs to give back to your friends and family, or keep it for yourself. Right, so we just had lunch at a nice place near the Louvre Museum. We're gonna head to one of the very nice dessert places here in Paris, and let's take you there. This is one of the best patisseries here in Paris. So if you are near Forum des Halles, then definitely this is the place, or the Louvre. This is the place to come to for your desserts. Let's see what's inside.
So we got some stuff to try. Let's see how it is.
Interesting stuff. Alright, so we have the Black Forest here, and
Wait.
some of the white is here, the cream. And then we have the Millefeuille here. Right, this is one of the more popular things in France.
Yeah, in general,
In general, so you can try this when you're here. So that structure there is the only part of a church that's remaining from the 16th century French Revolution. Tall and mighty, still standing as it faded away into the darkness. I'm pretty sure you've all heard about the Notre Dame Cathedral. Construction began in 1193 and took almost 2 centuries for it to finish. Late 1300s, to be precise. Now, it was built with beautiful architecture, gargoyles, tainted windows, glasses that were meant to show architectural prowess at that time. And it's obviously one of the largest cathedrals in the world. I'm pretty sure you've all seen that it took a beating in 2019 when one of the largest fires took down the roof and certain parts of the cathedral. But the cathedral is still standing strong, shows the spirit of resilience. That's what it's known for today. And obviously when you stand in front of it, there's nothing better than seeing the sun glowing on this masterpiece. So opposite the Notre Dame Cathedral is the Sainte-Chapelle that you can see right in front. This was King Louis the Ninth's private chapel in English. Alright guys, so that's the end of today. I think we were day 3. Tomorrow we're going to spend the day doing a lot of shopping because Paris is famous for shopping. So we're going to do a lot of that. And also we'll see whether we can see a few more things around the shopping areas, few of the touristy spots, some of the non-touristy spots, cafes and so on. You'll get to see everything as usual. We'll try to show you the best places. So yeah, we'll see you in the morning. Good night. Guys, looks like day 3 isn't over yet. Shopping bag is like absolutely full. Good afternoon and welcome to day 4 in Paris. We just had our brunch at this awesome cafe called Cafe Azur near the Arc. You can see the Arc right in front there. Beautiful little place. Definitely come here if you're near the Arc or stay nearby. Good food, good quality. Now we're heading to do some shopping, look at some artisanal stuff in terms of food. And today's day is going to be primarily spent on that, and in between we try to squeeze in 1 or 2 spots that are probably left or we want to see. That's how the day is going to pan out. We have about 7-8 hours of sightseeing to do, so let's get to it.
Scorching heat, not kidding. And they're giving out water. Nice people, man.
That's the Opera House here in Paris. Beautiful. So this is the Atas shopping center or the fashion cathedral in Paris. Galeries Lafayette. So if you're coming here to shop or just see, then you can come up to the terrace, which is on the 7th floor. It's free to come up and you can get an amazing view of Paris from here. You can see the Eiffel Tower there and the whole of Paris. Look at that size of the croissant.
Look at the size of that croissant. It's like, look at my hand. You can see the...
It's for 1 person or for 10. Depends on how much you can eat. It's time for mandatory ice cream of the day. So we have come to this place called
Bakir.
here. You can see it right there. Very popular.
Very popular. Look at the queue, man.
It's long queue. And this is just one of their outlets. They have many outlets here. And they have some very nice ice creams apparently. You can sample them and then you can buy them. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, there you go. We have it here. Test.
And let's
What do you think it looks
taste
like?
test. First we'll have some whipped cream. Whipped cream tastes like whipped cream. Then let's get some coffee ice cream here.
Is it nice?
It's nice. Coffee is good coffee flavor.
We actually tried the
Coming through.
original milk one also, but I think that felt a bit overrated.
Yeah. And it's melting, so let's
Yeah.
eat. Come on,
Okay,
let's
bye
go
guys.
there. Okay, so we stumbled on this place while walking down this path. It's called Gosselin Boulangerie or Bakery and Patisserie. Then we got a butter croissant. Obviously, as you know, France is very famous for its croissant. So let's give it a go after all the shooting has been done.
You keep mine also.
Yeah.
Because we'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna try the butter croissant. It's nice, very buttery. Would have been better if it was a little warm, but nice. So definitely try once.
And again, that's the place. So we have spent the last 4 hours or so just shopping for delicacies from Paris and just seeing what is available and what we can take back. So now we have 2 full bags of stuff. This is 1 bag. Where's the other bag? There's the other bag. So 2 bags full of stuff to eat. We're gonna head back to the hotel, dump all this stuff there, and then head out again to go to another place, probably for dinner. And we may head to the Eiffel Tower tonight to look at the Eiffel Tower at night, the twinkling of the lights. Probably try to film that and show you as well. The view can't get better than this. Alright, so we've dumped our shopping haul and we decided to do the Seine River cruise, the last cruise of the day, which is at about 10:15 p.m. Doesn't look like 10:15 p.m, but it'll gradually go dark. Hopefully we can get into that one. And apparently when it's 11 p.m. it goes bang in front of the Eiffel Tower, so we can see the sparkling lights on the Eiffel Tower as well. So let's go to the ticket line, see if we can buy some tickets and see if we can get on the cruise. We have about 30 minutes. Just walking along the River Seine, trying to find where the cruise is. You can see the beautiful river. Some people taking photographs. You can see the other side. You can see a lot of boats there as well. Cool vibe, and it's pleasant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay. It's decent.
Alright, so we've got the tickets and we're now in the queue. Queue is not too long, just about 1 kilometer long there. Yeah, so probably 1 hour in the line. I think the night time is very, very popular because of the sparkling of the Eiffel Tower. So, well, we'll see what happens, how long it takes.
Alright guys, so it's all lit up now. Waiting for the twinkling, it's going to be in some time.
That's where we gotta go. So you can scan your tickets at the ticket gate there, and then you can just walk in if you've booked your tickets online or you've got them at the counter. Quite simple to get in. How excited are you for this sunset Eiffel Tower sparkling kind of cruise?
Nice, I'm looking forward. I really
very
hope that.
unplanned.
Yeah, I know it was last moment, but it worked out.
Worked out. Do you have an option to sit down or to go up to the deck? Obviously it's an open deck, so you get this awesome open deck view from here. And behind here is that.
So we're all set. We got our seats and waiting for it to glimmer.
And we're out. You can see the French Parliament up there.
Sarà per il centro del gatto. We'll put it right in the middle, it's a point. We'll put it right in the center.
Look at where we have stopped. Alright, so that's the end of our cruise. Hopefully you liked some of the clips that you saw. It was really nice. You could see all the amazing lights. the different hotspots like the museum, the Notre Dame Cathedral, and so on. And you can see the amazing Eiffel Tower in the background as well, right there. Cruise is about an hour, costs about 25-ish Sing dollars or so. The one we went on, we'll drop the link in the description. But yeah, I mean, you can definitely book it from there, and if you have time, come during the sunset, the evening time, depending on which month you're here. Look at when the sunset is and try to book the second last or the last cruise. That'll be the best time to watch everything. As the clock strikes midnight, see the twinkling of the Eiffel Tower. Beauty.
That looks so nice.
And with that amazing shimmering Eiffel Tower behind us, we call it the end of day 4. Tomorrow is going to be our last day in Paris, and we're going to be flying back. So we're going to head out to have some very late supper, dinner, I don't know what we call it, but we're going to have some food, head back to the hotel and see you all in the morning. So peace out and good night for now.
Bye.
Good morning from day 5, and we're here with a Palmier for breakfast?
Yeah.
Meal? That's not really breakfast.
It's not breakfast, but it's
Just
so
because
good.
we haven't
Look at
had it.
this. It's as big as my, I think
Yeah,
bigger
we
than my
just
face.
Got it from this bakery here behind. Yeah, dig in.
Good stuff.
So today was just, random sightseeing, shopping, doing a few last minute things that every typical tourist would do. And then tonight we head back to Singapore. So this is the last day of the Europe series and the France series as well. So stay tuned till the end of the video. There's a bit of more of content here that's coming up from today, and hopefully you enjoy it. The red light. Alright, so another famous bakery is called Utopie, and we're here right now to see what we can get.
Trying the eclairs.
So good. Then we also got a pizza. Look at that, cheese full. How does it look?
Very good.
Very good.
Favorite chef.
Would you recommend this place?
Absolutely.
Looks like we have a 3D leaf.
It was so
Yes.
cool. This was actually like, it was like this. And then, if you open it, how cool is that?
And one of the things that we have to do when we go to any country is go to a mall. We're at the Forum des Halles, and
Westfield.
it's called the Westfield Forum des Halles Mall. So yeah, we're here. About 30-40 minutes, not going to spend a lot of time. Look around, see if there's anything useful. It's a customary thing, so we just had to do it. Very common thing here, an escalator slowly becomes a conveyor towards the last leg. Like a travelator, yeah, very cool. Alright, so we've just had our dinner and we're gonna leave for the airport. We have cool, chilly wind blowing here. The temperature has dropped like 5 or 6, 7, 10, 20 degrees.
Significantly cooler.
From morning to evening. So
And nice and
cool
windy.
breeze, nice and windy, having some fun. And yeah, I mean, once we get to the airport and the check-in is completed. We'll see you again. I think we might just look around the airport for a bit, see if we can do some last-minute shopping there, and that's it. Head back to Singapore after. See you guys in a bit. Alright, time to go. Thank you. Bye. See you. Thank you. Alright, so we're now in the baggage drop line. We've done our check-in, we've done our tax refunds, everything is in order, and we're just gonna go drop our bags, head to security, and then wait for the flight. Look at all these beautiful pictures of Paris and France. Okay, so duty-free shopping, nah, at Paris airport doesn't feel that great. The airport is also quite empty.
Maybe because this is Terminal 1, so Terminal 2 is a bit
Maybe Terminal 2 is different. We are at Terminal 1, so nothing much here in terms of, I mean, there are stores, but the prices are relatively the same as Singapore, so probably no point buying it from here, right?
This brings us to an end for the Europe series, and hopefully you all enjoyed watching our videos, and if you did, then please
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe with everybody, friends, family, mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers, whoever it is, share it with them.
until our next travel, which might be sooner than you might think. So yeah.
Stay fit, stay healthy, keep traveling, and see you in the next video. Bye.